Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss about English learning and foreign language learning in Indonesia. And our guest today is Mr. Andy, an experienced English teacher who has been teaching for many years. Welcome Mr. Andy. Hello, thank you for inviting me. I'm so happy to be here. Mr. Andy, can you explain how English learning has been developed over time? Sure. In the past, English was taught using the grammar translation method. Students focus on grammar rules and translating sentence. And what changed after that? After that, teachers used the audiolingual method. Students practice listening and repeating sentence. It focused more on drill pronunciation. Okay, that sounds more interactive. Now, how about foreign language learning in Indonesia? Okay, in Indonesia, English is the main foreign language taught in schools. However, many students also learn Arabic, Japanese, Mandarin, and Korean, and there is other language also. Okay, why do many students want to learn foreign language? Because of globalization, education opportunities, and career needs. Many companies require for foreign language skills, especially English language. So, can we say language learning in Indonesia is improving or not? Yes, it is improving. Their methods are more modern, interactive, and supported by technology. Okay. Thank you very much for your explanation, Mr. Andy. You're welcome. It was my pleasure. Based on our earlier conversation, I will explain a little bit about the main points of the conversation. First, early English learning methods. There is grammar translation method. There is focus on grammar rules, translation, and memorization. Teacher-centered learning. The point is, in the past, English was taught using the grammar translation method. Students focus on learning grammar, rules, and translating sentence. The teacher has explained the material and students mostly listen and memorize. This method helps students understand structure, but it did not develop speaking skills. Next, audiolingual method. First, there is listening and repetition. Second, there is drilling practice. Third, there is focus on pronunciation. And fourth, habit formation. And the point is, after that, the audiolingual method became popular. Students practice listening and repeating sentence many times. So this method focus on pronunciation and habit formation. However, students still had limited opportunities to express their own idea. Next, modern English learning. There is communicative language teaching, or CLT, and then focus on communication skill, and then real-life conversation practice, and finally student-centered learning. That means today English learning focus on communication. We use communicative language teaching, or CLT. Students practice real-life conversation, discuss, and group activity. And then the learning process is more student-centered, and students are encouraged to speak actively. And next, this is role of technology. There is online classes, learning application, digital media, and videos, interactive platforms. That technology plays an important role in modern language learning. Students can learn through online classes, mobile application, and videos. Digital platforms make learning more interactive and flexible. Technology also allows students to practice listening and speaking anytime and anywhere. And the next, foreign language learning in Indonesia. English as the main foreign language. Other popular language also, there is Arabic language, Japanese language, Mandarin language, and then Korean, and there is many language also. So in Indonesia, English is the main foreign language taught in school. However, many students also learn other language such as Arabic, Japanese, Mandarin, and then Korean. This shows the interest in foreign language is increasing in Indonesia. Reason for learning foreign language: there is globalization, education opportunities, career and job requirements, international communication. There are also several reasons why students learn foreign language. First, globalization connect people from the different countries. Second, foreign language support education opportunities. Second, studying abroad. Third, many companies require English and other foreign language skills. Therefore, language skills are important for career development. And the last slide is conclusion. Language learning has been developed significantly, more interactive and practical, supported by technology, and then important for global competitiveness. In conclusion, English learning has been developed from traditional grammar-based method to the communicative and interactive approaches. And foreign language learning in Indonesia is also growing due to globalization and careers need. So today, learning is more modern, practical, and supported by technology. Thank you for attention, and that concludes my presentation, and thank you very much to listen this.